We are at 590 Congress, that's here in Warsaw, in a race horse track in Służewiec, as everyone knows. And our guest tonight is Bjorn Lomborg. Stick to the climate first.
Yes.
And we clearly see that it doesn't work in Europe. But what should we do to change the course? Because, well, even today, the climate ministry in Poland, the officials there says that when they talk to their European Commission counterparts, they talk to the people who consider that religious, right? There's no discussion, no data. The data, even if data are wrong, it doesn't prove anything.
Yeah. So we need to fix climate change smartly. That we do through innovation. Let me give you a metaphor. If you look in Los Angeles in the 1950s, it was a terribly polluted place, mostly because of cars. The solution was not to tell everyone, I'm sorry, could you not use your car? Could you walk instead? The solution was an innovation. We innovated the catalytic converter, you put it on the end of the car, and you don't pollute. This is how you solve problems. We should make, for instance, fourth generation nuclear power so cheap that everyone will want to use it. Now, I can't tell you that this is going to happen because this is about innovations in the future. So we should be innovating in a lot of different areas. Most of these innovations are going to fail, but that's okay. That's how innovation works. But if we spend a lot more money on innovation, some of these innovations are the ones that are going to power the rest of the 21st century. So this is really about spending not trillions of euros on ineffective policies as we're doing with the current EU policies now, but billions of euros on smart innovation.
Yeah, but are you hopeful that we can do that? Like, judging by today's standards, I don't think the EU can change the track.
So EU is possibly just locked in, as you're saying. I'm not terribly hopeful. I think what will actually make it for the EU is two things. It's the fact that everybody else is just going to keep on using lots of fossil fuels, and once cost gets sufficiently high, people are going to start voting out of office.
Right. Another question, but from the same batch. Who is profiting from the EU policies?
Well, of course, everybody who's producing green energy that wouldn't be sold in the marketplace, they obviously profit because they can
power
now,
from China.
And again, these are not bad policies per se. They're just very ineffective policies. I'm not against wind power or solar power. Sometimes they're great ideas, but most of the time we're putting up solar powers. And I come from Denmark. That's you shouldn't have solar power there. It's way too high up. And again, it's about saying what makes economic sense. That's the only way we're going to convince most of the world to get on board. So again, it's not about putting up ineffective solar power and wind turbines now. It's about making them so cheap and effective, or fourth generation nuclear, the many other technologies that people are talking about, so effective that everybody will want to buy them.
So what you are advocating is back to basics.
I'm advocating lots more in spending in innovation. We're spending very little on innovation because we're so focused on feeling good. But if we want to do this, we need to focus on innovation.
Yeah.